you start asking for things, and they come up with them, if they do, then it starts helping convict them. Understand? Okay. It starts, at some point, we have to be careful that we're not helping them prove their case.
Right, like you offering for their witness to stay
Shut
in
up and let them
Texas.
put on what they want.
No, you just offered their witness against me to fly, or to not fly out here to face me and to have to confront my accuser. You offered,
They can do that.
but you offered the prosecution that luxury. Why would you offer the prosecution that
Because
luxury
that's how we do
when
it.
you are on my side? No, you are on my side.
Okay,
We are
now
civil. Okay, I thought.
Okay, you do the talking.
Okay,
Just go through it. Tell me what you want to do.
911 call. Who
Got
was
it?
the dispatcher time to dispatch?
All right.
Who
What else?
took the call?
I got it.
The name of the person who
I
was
got it.
sick.
I
Okay.
know all that.
Who called it in?
There were several calls.
Oh, there were several. Okay, I want all those calls. If there were several calls of 911 call, there should just not be one missing.
Okay.
All of the calls.
Then we can move on because I know what you want me to do there. Now what do you want me to do?
So all the 911 calls, I want to know what my witness said. The Caleb guy. I have not seen it.
They didn't show you?
I have not seen any of the witness reports, like I have said in my emails. I have not seen the witness reports from their witnesses. I have not seen the witness reports from anybody at my job.
Okay, where do you work? Where do you work?
This is in the Park and Gym. I'm sorry. I thought Talia would have been.
Which court?
And I'm sorry, what was your name, sir?
Craig Miller.
Greg Mueller?
Craig Mueller.
Craig Mueller, and you are with?
He works for, he's a criminal defense. He sits here every day.
Takes to the
Robert
building.
Draskovich, my past attorney, just happens to be here as well.
Who?
Yeah, the attorney in town is just sitting here makes motions for the back of the office.
Okay.
Seems like phone calls.
Okay.
Nothing to do about that.
I know. I'm just your attorney was in my your attorney was in my hearing last week. But there was no other attorney in the hearing except for your attorney that worked for the office.
Okay, I gotta have these slides. They're real short. That's from the two people.
No, I have these, sir. I'm asking for the statements from my witness saying that they.
I don't know the name of your witness because you don't provide that to anyone.
Talia already said the investigator.
What is the name of your witness?
Caleb. Why has Talia not provided this to you?
Bruce Caleb. What's his last name?
Talia already had her investigator say, this is something that was given to me in the beginning of my case. This is nothing new.
All right. Okay. Well, that. What else?
These are all things I put in my email I needed by today to make my decision. I can't make an informed decision without all of this. This is my discovery.
They
that I
didn't go
decided-
over any of this stuff.
Well, no, they haven't.
They
sir.
said they did.
No, sir, they haven't.
They said they've gone over everything.
They have
with you.
not.
Lying out their ass.
No, they have not. I have not reviewed any of this.
Okay.
She told me that what the scientist interpreted was in my favor, and it reflected exactly as I stated that I was not drunk before the accident. The scientist interpreted that what the retrograde extrapolation determines is that I was under the legal limit until after the accident when I consumed that to-go drink. That you can see in the body cam. The to-go drink's in the body cam.
What else?
I would like an interview from the Uber driver. The Uber and Lyft driver that Talia said they spoke
Yeah,
with.
they're going to argue that that's irrelevant.
But it's not irrelevant.
Why?
How is that not irrelevant? They were supposedly left on the side of the
How's that
freeway
not
by the
relevant?
Uber and Lyft driver that saw the accident. The Uber or Lyft driver has a code of conduct that they have to
They do. They have to.
obtain.
Somebody gets out of the car, they have to go.
No, they are not allowed to actually let somebody out on the freeway. They're not allowed to let somebody out on the freeway.
How
On
does
the
that affect
freeway.
whether or not you were drunk?
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry?
Did you talk to the Uber driver?
No, that Talia said her investigator did. So I would like what the investigator found out on that law. I would like the times of the act, I would like the time, I would like the GPS log. The GPS log from the Uber for the driver, because that is part of my case. Since day one.
Okay.
Everything is made, Sheriff, or back to it.
Just what? I'm not. I can. I have them. I can read them when I haven't been here.
Okay, but I don't have to make my decision with,
Okay.
I have to make it with a sound mind,
Here's what
right?
you need to make your decision based on. Okay? Will you drive it?
I don't know, I don't know if I was
Okay. You told me you were. It sure appears you were.
Yeah, and my employer, my
Who
coworker.
could have been driving your car beside you? Who? Yeah, because I need to find
A
it.
guy named Marlon.
Marlon, how do I find
I
Marlon?
have no idea. It's been 2 years.
Who was Marlon?
It's somebody I could have picked up that night that I picked up numerous times.
You picked him up?
Possibly he could have picked me up. He could have seen me walking in a state of mind. I don't remember leaving the casino, sir. All I know is that my coworker said I left with somebody.
Who's your coworker? What's that person's name?
There were multiple coworkers.
Name the one that said that, and then I can talk to that person.
I honestly, I don't know his name because he doesn't work there anymore. I never knew his name. I have told Talia in the beginning what all these names were. She should have them on file. I told her then when I was fresh on my brain to interview all these people. It's been 2 years. I don't remember the name of all these employees.
I was
because
told that she never did provide those names.
That is not true. That is not true.
Okay, I'll
I
find it.
provide her with Kate. I gave her with the phone number for Marlon, and I gave her with the name and phone number of Kayla.
Okay, what else?
And I also requested video surveillance from the casino and video surveillance from the intersection.
No, I'm not getting it. It's
Why
irrelevant. They won't
why
get
is it
that.
irrelevant if I was seen meeting with somebody? If there are witnesses or
There
videos.
was nobody else in the car. Okay, there was nobody else in the car. You were driving the car. You had a wreck for some reason.
Incorrect.
I'm not inclined to believe that it's not possible that somebody ran you off the road, but you were driving. You were driving. Okay? And the only thing that they have to show is you were driving, and it doesn't matter if you wrecked or not. Or what even caused it. If the jury believes you were driving, and they believe that report.
And they
right
proved
there,
she was
you're
driving.
gonna go to prison. Now, if you want to consider this other thing, that's fine. But getting into all of this other stuff about the casinos and stuff, the state is going to object, and the judge is not going to let it in.
Have you talked to Caleb? Because he talked.
I don't know who Caleb is.
So let me ask you a question. When you were given my case, were you given discovery of my case?
I got the stuff that the state sent, and they can't put anything in that they did not send.
Okay. What
They
I'm
cannot
asking,
put anything in they didn't
where
send.
are all Talia's findings? Where are all Talia's? Where is everything Talia said she
I don't
collected from
know.
me via email?
I don't know.
So what can I do being everything she told me she had to fight this case, I no longer
So
have?
why did you get rid of it?
I did not get rid of her, sir. I told you I heard her having an unfavorable conversation in the courtroom with her not knowing I was around the corner.
Who took her off the case?
She took herself deciding a conflict of interest that she has known about for a year. The courts have known about the conflict of interest for a year because it was on calendar to be addressed a year ago and it was denied then.
So they
This has
addressed,
already been addressed.
they addressed the conflict.
The
in-
same conflict of interest.
And in the court tonight.
Yes.
Which court? Delaney?
Yes.
Conflict. Court
The conflict of
denied.
interest was the public defender's office not requesting exculpatory evidence in my case before it was lost or damaged. That was the initial complaint 1 year
The
ago.
911 call won't absolve you or convict you.
How do we know if it's exculpatory if we don't have it? How do we know what time it was made if we don't have it? How do we know the incident didn't happen at 4 a.m. and I went and got
Because
drunk and
an
came back?
officer's gonna testify.
How do we know? The officers lie under oath all the time, sir. with all due respect.
So do the thing.
Yes, they do, but I have the proof. Do they? Where is their proof
What
proving me
proof do
guilty?
you have? You have
The proof I have is that I got drunk after the accident because the to-go drink in the camera shows it. I was not over the limit because the scientist interprets that had I been over the limit before the accident, I would have been at a 0.4. At my size and weight, I would have been fucking dead.
It's not illegal to drink and drive.
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I'm through.
I'm sorry.
I'm through.
With all due respect, I would have been dead
Who the
at
heck
that
do you
rate.
think you are, dude?
Well,
That I would like the results that Talia had an investigator paid for by the state. I would like the findings of a scientist who interpreted my retrograde extrapolation. She told me it was in my favor and determined Talia. Talia determined that blood was in my favor because there is no way I would have been that intoxicated and been able to walk out of that casino on my own at that level before the accident. It proves exactly that I drank that drink after the accident in fear of getting in trouble for having an open container. The drink is in the body cam. You can see the drink sitting next to me that I was drinking.
they're
Why
gonna
does the person
argue
smoke
that
a
you've been
cigarette?
drinking the whole time.
That's fine, but the retrograde extrapolation doesn't back that up. The science does not back up that I was drinking the whole time. The science does, it's not there.
It is.
It's not.
No, it's not.
You
If,
cannot
if
get-
I was proven drunk before the accident, my blood would have been at a 0.4.
No.
Ask the scientist then. Let's sit
That's
down.
not how it works.
Okay, I would like the scientist to
Please.
results then. Because he is the one that determines it's not either one of us.
I
We
will
are not
call
the expert.
Talia and see if she has that. Okay? But you're still going to trial on Monday. And you can bring that up on appeal if it doesn't go your way.
Okay, now
No.
the body cam. I showed you.
Body cam.
Did you
I've watched
did you-
all the body cams and
And
none
there
of
is
them
no
have been
point,
altered.
at no point is he silenced and muted. At no point is the time stamp blurred. I have it on my copy.
I didn't see any. Here's what I saw. I saw a body cam of something bad. I saw a body cam that I can actually use to your advantage.
Yes, because what the witness says in it is, sir, we hit her. The witness, the man says, after we hit.
It doesn't matter if they hit you.
Because
What matters is whether you were drunk when you were driving that car. It doesn't matter if you did they hit you.
What
nobody
matters
hit
is their statement. Right? What matters is their statement and their report of what happened.
And they have to put them on to get that in.
And
when
their
they do, I
statements
can
have been
cross-
completely inconsistent.
And when they do, I can cross-examine. Do you know this guy? Oh, okay.
So, my question is, once the body cam comes up and it's played, and the witness in it, the woman, who was told exactly what to write by the cop. She specifically, if you watched it, you would see where she says, I don't know what to write. He goes, well, you know, you write that, you saw her swerving, that you saw her hit the barrier, you saw the girl driver get out of the car, whatever he says. But he tells her, and then he follows it by saying verbatim, but I can't tell you what to write. He specifically told her what to write. He told her exactly what to write. So how do I know that same coaching is not still going on to trial?
It doesn't, because I'm gonna get the cross-examine.
I don't, with all due respect,
Okay, with all due respect, there's nothing more to talk about. You don't listen to anyone. You have it in your mind how this all went down, and I'm telling you, all they gotta do is prove two things. You were driving, and that, and they're gonna get their guilty.
no,
And all of these other things, what led up to it? It doesn't matter what they say. They don't have to have them. They don't have to have their testimony to win the stand. They don't have to have it. They don't even have to call them.
So what is your
I want them to
message?
call them so I can cross-examine, but maybe not. They don't have to call them.
So if the witnesses don't show up,
They're just with you whether you're driving or not. But
Okay,
there's
so
a thing
if
called the totality of the circumstances, which would mean that unless we can basically show you weren't driving, under the totality of everything, follow me? In other words, it's what you call direct evidence and what you call.
What we need to prove is that I was not drunk before the accident.
That would be the best thing.
Yes, and that's what I'm asking you to do.
And I will call Talia. And the thing is this, if I call and I start requesting those records, and either she doesn't know what was going on, or she's full of shit about it, or they didn't happen, or whatever, and the state finds that out, we're gonna be convicting you ourselves.
It
Okay.
sounds like an ineffective assistance of counsel.
Well, you know what's gonna happen? I'm not
Actually, everything's
concerned.
on record. The conversation I heard her have is on record.
Who?
So it doesn't have to be my
Call.
word. Yes.
We could be ineffective on her, not on me. And even if it is.
But if you fail to get me these things that I requested by discovery, it's a failure upon your assistance.
And then,
How are you assisting me if you're not getting me everything I need to request without
because
me
I
on my
have a
case?
duty
You have a
to
duty?
only do the things that I believe which are reasonable.
Wrong.
Number one. Number two, in order to prove an ineffective assistant counsel claim, you got to do two things. You got to show I was ineffective, which nobody has ever done, and you got to show that it's not for my ineffectiveness, the verdict would have been different.
I believe
You
the
can't
verdict
do-
would have been different last week when you silenced me in court.
And-
That judge asked me, why do you think the 911 call is exculpatory? And you knew my answer because I had just
No, I
told you.
didn't.
Yes, you did, because I just told you in that private room.
Okay, but
I had just
remember,
told you my answer
in
on the
that-
record was gonna be, my answer on the record, because I had just told you in private, was gonna be, Your Honor, my previous counsel told me she already heard the 911 call. My previous counsel already told me the 911 call stated another witness that could have possibly been at the scene that day. I feel like my case could have been dismissed at court had you had let me
She's not
speak.
going to.
You did not let me speak to find out. You
What she
silenced
told
me.
you-
You coerced me into saying.
I gotta go. I'm not gonna sit here and be lectured.
Okay, can I get these findings
Exculpatory
before I make my
evidence.
decision? Before I make my decision today at 5 p.m., I would like everything in my discovery. Okay, so how am I supposed? When that judge asked me, did you make an informed decision? And I'm gonna say no, I did not, because I did not have everything
Everybody
in my
knows
discovery.
you're gonna say that. Exculpatory evidence.
And what, we didn't even have a hearing. We didn't even have a hearing whether it was exculpatory. That
It's a
hearing wasn't.
post-verdict remedy.
A 911 call is crucial in a DUI case because it is the first means of evidence.
All right.
Alright, so,
You decide what you want to do.
I
don't
want
care.
everything in writing that I've asked for, sir.
I will try to call that Talia person or whatever. I don't know who let me down on that. Anything I only
Every attorney has let me down, sir. The city has let me down.
The city?
Get out of the city. City has let a lot of people down. It is really sad.
I don't want you to go there.
I don't want to go to
What's
prison
gonna
because I
happen?
need to be my two children that count on me. And I
you
have
bring
an
that
opp-
information
I feel
that I
like
asked
you
for.
have an opportunity to make this right and to get on the right side of this and be the only hero in your story. But the way this is looking is you're going to be just as much a part of.
Are you with her?
You making a woman cry?
What?
You making a woman cry?
What are you gonna do about it? I'm not making her cry, okay? Number one. Number two, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
She cries.
What are you
every
gonna
time
do about
anybody
it?
talks to her.
What are you gonna do about it? I suggest you remember who runs this town.
Who?
Daniel Dean Ballard and his family.
Never heard of her.